full, right? Let's focus on, I have come very close to falling this year, but I swear it's yoga that helps me go, oh, I'm just recovered from that I almost fell, you know. Be present with your steps. Be present with your steps. And you know, actually, when you walk, it's supposed to be a heel, ball, toe, a heel, ball, toe, a heel, ball, toe. And I want you to think like if the back of your head, you know, that occipital lobe that we touch back there, I want you to just use your thumbs and just feel that that's lifting up, floating up towards the ceiling. So like it's lifted and held by a rope. Lift, 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 lift. And then relax the arms and keep that lifted feel as you heel, ball, toe, come forward on your mat, heel, ball, toe, lift. And where do you look? Not down, look up, eye level, look up, eye level, heel, ball, toe. Right, and that's right. Right, or you'll break your mother's back. And also, not just straight ahead, but just think about using your peripheral vision. Like we can like kind of see out through the temples. So think about broadening your view. So let's start with heaven rushing in. Take a deep breath in, open up, heaven rushing in, whatever that means to you, all good. Coming our way. Be open, hearts open, wide open to this great, beautiful day. Hands to the heart. Just cover the hands, bow the head down. Take the arms and lift back up towards mountain pose. Open the legs a little bit and we're going to circle like you're inside a barrel and you're going to just try to move the body over to the side, come down towards the ground, knees can be bent, making a circle in that direction, spreading the fingers, spreading the arms, going to go 2 more in that direction. Down towards the ground, legs straight or bent, you choose. You're going in that direction. And now let the hands come up. And then you're going to go forward and back, forward. Let the arms go back behind you. And do that again. Lifting up, breathing in, and breathing out. Straighten the legs when the arms lift. Do that one more time. Lifting up and down. Now the arms come up, and this time we're going to circle towards the left. So have a side bend and then move that torso towards the ground. Big move, taking up all the space in your barrel. It's a big barrel. It just makes me think of those people that wanted to go down Niagara Falls in a barrel. They did. Some people did do that. Can you believe that? The arms come down. What? A bunch of monkeys in this barrel. Just take a foot and you're going to bring it forward and then bring it back. So ball of the foot and then it comes back. Ball of the foot. Stay there with doing that, or can you lift a knee? So the torso doesn't have to come down towards that knee. Now take the arms out and fold, and you're going to cross over. One hand towards the opposite knee. If you want to, you could turn that foot so that you're tapping towards the calf. And if you wanted to, you could reach towards the bottom of the foot. Very good. And if you want, you could take that foot back. So you're crossing over energy back behind you. Maybe just the hands reach. Maybe you're not tapping, touching. One more. Come into Tadasana. Deep breath in and out through the mouth. Find your collarbones. Begin to tap or thump or do it in the field. In nose, out mouth. We want our energy to move forward, not be stuck. In nose, out mouth. One more. In nose, out mouth. Come to that thymus gland, asking for our immunities to protect us. In nose, out mouth. In nose, out mouth. You can use one or both hands. One more. In nose, Out mouth. Come into the spleen meridians halfway on the side body. You can rub, you can tap, you can thump. Breathe in nose. Out mouth. Integrating thoughts, food, drink, emotions, our stories. In nose. Out mouth. One more. In nose. Out mouth. And then let's ground all the energies together. Fingers come just below the iris. Little lighter touch. Breathe in nose. Out mouth. In nose. Out mouth. One more. In nose. Out mouth. Dust it off. Take it out. Come into the silence. Listen to your heart's desires for what you'd like to feel or have during this class or this day. Cover the hands, fingers at the bottom of the spine. Get clear about that. Put it into a mantra like I am or I will. And we're going to send it up along the chakras. When the hands come to the mouth, flip the palms, stretch, exhale, send it out into the field 2 more times. Bring that intention in, breathing in, hands come to the mouth, flip the palms, stretch, and then exhale. 1 more time, bringing that intention, that mantra, that feeling that you want to create for this day. Hands lift, stretch, send it out into the field. Now 1 hand on your belly and 1 hand back behind the head, that occipital lobe, that bony or tendony, ropey place that you feel, just go below there. So 1 hand in the navel, 1 hand in the electric points, and press in and lift up with the in-breath through the nose, hooking all your energies up, protecting yourself out through the mouth, in nose, sealing it, your intention, out mouth. 1 more, in nose and out mouth. Dust it off. Take it out. Open your legs wide, and you're just going to bend into one leg and the other as the arms are really loose. Whose floor is squeaking? It's me. And now let the arms come up about shoulder height. Give a little tap on the shoulder. And then the arms can go up and over. And you can put 1 hand on a bent knee into the other, your own pace, your own time. You can bend deeper if you want. 1 more each way. Let the hands come up into mountain pose. Now bring your feet back into Tadasana. We're going to breathe in. Maybe you'll want to come towards the front of your mat because some of you are going to maybe want to try a balancing lunge. So let your hands move over to the right, and you could just do an air twist for now, or you could park the elbow. And you want to aim to keep the knees and the hips in the same level. That's always a little challenging, but helps you twist a little deeper. Raise the arms back up. Inhale. So you might do an air twist, or you could park that elbow. Lifting back up, breathing in. You're going to go to your right. So those of you that want to challenge yourself, take the left leg back for a lunge and twist. That's why you're at the front of the mat. Bring the leg back. Lift up. Inhale. Hands to the heart. Take a breath. Take another breath. Inhale, lift. Now go the other direction. Go to the left. Hold there. If you want, take that right leg back for a twist. Bring the leg back up to mountain pose. Breathe in, hands to the heart. Exhale. Take a breath. Lift the arms up, breathe in, twist to your right. When you do, if you like, you can take that left leg back for a lunge. Leg comes back, lift back up, breathing in, hands to the heart. Back to mountain pose, twist towards your left. And if you decide you want to take the opposite leg back and challenge the balance or not, keep lengthening for that twist. Bring the leg back and then come back up into your mountain pose. And hands come to the heart. Your knees are going to be a little bit soft, and the knuckles are going to come towards each other as you come into cat tilt. Stretch and feel the back opening up, getting thinner and thinner in the back, and then open the arms to wide or goddess. And I want you to just do this move in your own way, breathing in, cat tilt, bless you, and dog tilt. Just explore intuitively, organically, the way your body wants to move into a forward bend and into a back bend. Just do a couple more. And then we'll meet up with the hands at the heart. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Another breath. Inhale and exhale. You decide if you want to use the long part of your mat so you could turn your bodies if you want. I want the toes to turn out and the knees to turn out and come into a squat. Raise those arms, lift the legs up, breathe in, and come back into that squat again. Raise up again, breathing in. Exhale, squat. And lift up. And then come into your squat and let your hands come towards the thighs, towards the knees. Drop the pelvis as much as you want. And press that left shoulder towards the right big toe and lengthen that side of your body in a twist. Same time opening those knees wider so you feel the hips. Let the shoulder go to the other toe. Press that shoulder down towards the big toe. Turn the head, lengthen that side of the body. Your legs just stay right where they are, but you're moving the upper body. Move that shoulder towards the big toe on the opposite side. Turn the head, change sides. Do one more. Shoulder towards the big toe. And change. Now let the toes come forward. Let the hands be on the thighs or towards the knees and be in a half forward bend. Decide if you want your legs to be wider or more narrow. And we're going to come into a wide angle inversion. Let the hands come towards those shins, towards the ankles, maybe to the floor if you can. You can use blocks if you want. Can you make little circles with your nose? Grip the mat with your toes as you spread them from big toe to baby toe. Inner heel to outer heel. Go the other direction with your nose or neck circles, releasing that head. Now focus on the legs and lift up through those shin bones, live knees as you engage the knees, and awareness to the front of the thigh as it feels like it's pressing to the backs of the hamstrings. Like the inner thighs are moving to the wall behind you, wrapping around to engage the outer thighs. Fold forward maybe even more as that torso relaxes. Can you lunge over to the right so that right leg is going to bend and your hands will come towards that foot. As you drop your pelvis more towards that right, you'll stretch the inner thigh of the opposite leg. I want you to turn that foot and turn your torso and your belly. Bring the hands inside that foot and come into a lunge for that back leg. Front leg is bent and the back leg is straight. Press that heel back so you feel the calf, you feel the top of the thigh, and as much as possible, the neck and the throat and the shoulders are trying to relax. Can you straighten that front leg a little or a lot in pyramid? Draw that torso towards that straighter leg. Maybe the feet need to come closer in to do that. Welcome the breath in your body. Everything is going to come back to the front again. Bring the hands towards the center. Turn that foot. Let the torso come back so you're in the center between your legs. Maybe the legs have lost their evenness, so bring them closer together maybe. Toes turn in. Now let's lunge over to the other side. As deep as you want. Your torso still facing towards the front. When you lunge to the left, place that foot down so you stretch into that ankle. Feel that inner thigh of the opposite leg. Breathe. We're going to turn that toe, turn the torso, turn the belly, bring the hands inside that foot. So the front leg is going to be bent and the back leg is straight. You could turn that foot more towards the front. Stretch that calf on that back leg. Pelvis comes down. You want to go deeper. Straighten that front leg a little into pyramid stretch. So if it's just too much distance, if you bring that back leg in, you could also use your blocks here if it's far for the hands to touch the ground. Let that torso release towards that straighter leg. Drawing that left leg is back. Right? No, your right leg is back. So you want to bring that top of that thigh forward as that leg that's in front, that buttocks and hip draws back. So you balance your pelvis. Bring everything back to the center again. Toes are forward. And if it doesn't feel too slippery for you, walk out into wide angle downward facing dog. So your hands are going to be in front of your shoulders and then draw the head between the hands and the feet. Keep trying to bring that torso closer to the thighs. Use the heels of the hands and the whole hand to press that torso back. And again, attention to the ankles, hamstrings, crown of the head heavy. Does it feel good? Walk your hands back so that they're going to be under your shoulders, so you're not quite as long as your and in your torso. See if the feet need to be adjusted, and press the left hand under your nose, bend the left leg a little bit, and lift that right arm up towards the ceiling for a twist. Straighten that leg if you want to, or leave it bent. Bring it back down. Same thing on the other side. Press the right hand down, bend that leg a little bit, lift that left arm up for a twist. Bring that arm back down. Walk those hands back towards the feet. I want you to lunge over to the right. One more time, lunge to the right, and then turn in that direction. Come back to the front, straighten that leg. You're in the center, lunge over to your left, and then turn in that direction. And then come back to the center. And you're going to walk those feet in, toes turn in and then the heels, toes turn in and then the heels, until your feet are about hip width apart. Bend those knees, take the arms back behind you. Maybe they can connect together at the fingers. Draw those shoulders in so the neck is nice and elongated. So we've been in an inversion for quite a while. I want you to take your time to come up. Bend those legs, let the arms be forward. And then the arms go wide. And then the arms go forward. And the arms go wide. One more time. Arms are forward. And then the arms go wide. Lift the palms up. Take your time to come to standing. Arms lift up. Hands to the heart. The arms are going to open nice and wide. The feet are going to widen so that the heels are in and the toes are out. You can face towards the front now if you want. It's up to you. Right arm is going to come on top. And you're going to tuck those shoulders down. You're going to move the hips forward and the waist back. The head can lift into a back bend. And then we come into a squat. So where are the knees going? Out towards the toes. You can drop the pelvis below. Let the head come down. Come into a healthy squat for your body. Lift back up. Then go deeper into Garudasana if you can. Look at the palms. Turn them away. Come closer if you can. Now back bend again. Lift and squat. Lift up again. Stretch the tops of the legs. Move the waist back. Lift the elbows. And one more squat. Lifting the body up. Walking the feet in. Let the left leg come forward. Let it cross into eagle. So you might keep the foot there. If you can, lift it up. Cross if you want. And squat into eagle balancing pose. It's okay to keep a foot down. Double cross if you can. Lift up. When you're ready, uncross the arms. How was that? Exhale. Hands to the heart. What? I want you to just open the arms and then bring the palms and the forearms together. Open and then bring the palms and the forearms together. Open, together, and open. One arm's going to go down, the other one is up. You look like a robot. Are you warm? Too warm? We're good. We're just right. Who else is just right? That never happens. Woo! Open the arms. Left arm on top and just shoulders down. Just to remind you that the whole world is not up to you. Just release those shoulders. Open those toes. Stretch those hip flexors. Move the waist back. Where's the tail going? Down and back towards your head, like a dog, like a cat. Where does cats go that way? Haven't had a cat in a while. And then come into a squat. Nice, safe. The wider your legs are, probably the lower your hips can go. Let the head sink down and lift back up. See if you want to go deeper into your shoulder opener. Just cross those arms. Look at those palms. Send them away from each other and draw them closer. And it's okay if you're like this. If your shoulders hurt, please don't create more pain in your body. Back bend. And squat. Coming back up. Back bend. And squat. And coming back up, I'm walking those feet in, lifting the elbows. Now you're going to take the right leg and bring it forward and cross. You can keep that foot down the whole time and just balance on one leg if you want, or cross it, lift it, and squat for eagle pose. Slowly rise. Let the arms release. Inhale. And exhale, hands to the heart. Take those arms out as those shoulders forward and back. I like that beat, whoever's phone that is. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Watch, move to it, right? Just find a beat to it. Forward and back. I want you to take.
Sounds familiar.
Can you stand on your left leg, and can the right leg lift, cross, lift, lower? Do that same like up and over, up and down. Up and over, up and down. Up and over, up and down. Change sides. Stand on the right. And so it's up and over. The more you're challenged with your balance, the more you'll stay close to the ground. Up and over, up and down. Up and over, up and down. Now I want you to take the right leg up and over. Arms are up. See if you can balance with those feet like that. Come halfway down. And then let the head further down. Let the hands crawl down the leg towards the ground. Lift up halfway. Let the hands move back up the legs. Arms come up. Challenging. Hands to the heart. Now, if you can, take that leg and lift it above the knee. And so you might just stay in place, or you might see if you can squat for a standing pigeon. You could use the wall. You could put your back to the wall. You could always use a chair. Rise back up. Lift that leg. And put it down. Arms up. Hands to the heart. Now let your left leg come up and over, and see if you can just keep the feet there. That's enough just to press the feet down and balance. Arms up. Come halfway. Really lengthen the spine in that forward bend, halfway down. Let the hands come towards the thighs. Crown away from the tail, more space, and then begin to lower down. Head below the heart. Maybe you can't touch the floor. That's okay. Just go as far as you want. Breathe. Begin to come back up, climbing up those legs. Add the arms back up. See if your leg wants to cross above the knee and hold right there, or if you can bend a little bit more into pigeon, standing pigeon. Flex that foot if you can. Come back to standing. Take that leg that's on top, lift it, lower it down nice and slow. Raise the arms up, deep breath in. Forward bend. Walk yourself out into downward facing dog. Pedal the feet, turn and twist. You can snake your dog or you can hold still. Bring your feet a little bit closer together and lift the right leg up. Bend that leg and then press the foot up and then externally rotate that knee. And then turn and look towards the right as you press the knee away from the armpit. Circle the ankle and reverse it. Come back, belly down, straighten that leg, and then bring that leg forward and come into your pigeon. So the right leg is bent and draw that left leg back. Now, some people don't like this pose, so you can do pigeon on your back if you prefer. That right leg is bent, draw that left leg back. You come to your forearms, stack those fists if you want, or stretch the arms. You want to feel like you're lengthening from your armpits down to your hips, and that the back leg is getting a stretch on the top of that thigh. And if you're like me, you're feeling it the most in that front leg, right in that outer hip and buttocks. Just breathe and just try to create as much softness and space in that leg and that hip. You draw that belly down. Take another good breath. And if you've got that right leg forward, I want you to just roll over onto your buttocks so that you're bringing that leg that's behind you around and then crossing it. Bottom leg could bend or you could straighten it. So you've got one leg bent, maybe two, and I want you to go towards the bent leg for a twist. Dropping that hip, that buttocks, lifting up through the spine. Come back to center and take that leg and just bring it inside. and then flex and feel that hamstring. Go towards the calf, maybe same hand to the toe if you want to hold that leg. Hold it where you can keep it straight. Like this is cheating. Try to get it straight. It's okay to cheat if you want. Release that leg down. Bend both legs. You're going to bring your torso towards it, and then the legs will straighten and you lean back. And you bring your legs up and you reach your torso towards it, and then you lie down. So if this is not comfortable for your back, you're going to do one leg and not both. So you're rocking up and back and rocking up and back. See how the knees bend? And then if you want, you can let them hover. Bend and hover. Hello to the core. 2 more. And your legs are going to go nice and wide. The hands will go back behind you. And so feel like you're lifting up so that you can maybe drag that pelvis and open the legs even more. Bring your left arm up. Turn towards that right and come into a forward bend and twist. Cartwheel up and over to the other side. Other arm up, turn towards that straighter leg, and then come to that forward bend and encourage the twist with the other hand. Lift those arms up, both above the head. Bring those legs back in. Bending those legs. Letting the arms down. Leaning back. Lift one leg, then the other. If you want, lift both. Or keep them bent. Hands together. Move over to the right and let the knees move to the left. Other direction. Bent legs are easier for the back. Feet on the ground if you'd rather. One more twisting. Hug your knees in. Go back over onto all fours. Before we do the other side, open your knees and take a child's pose and rooster hold. Use those palms of the hands to come at the temples and wrap the fingers around the forehead, the top of the head, and just hold and breathe. You could open the knees and bring the pelvis closer to the heels if you like. Practicing our ahimsa, always doing the poses so they fit our body's best comfort that particular day. Let's come back to tabletop. From tabletop or downward facing dog. Press those heels back. When you're ready, bring the feet a little bit closer together and lift the left leg up. One-legged downward dog, and then bend it and press that knee up so you feel the top of the thigh. Then externally rotate it. Move that knee. Turn the head. Circle the ankle. Go the other direction. Lengthen that leg, bring the belly back down, and bring that leg towards your pigeon. And that on your back pigeon is always available. So draw that leg back, toes going back behind you. Create nice length in the whole spine from the hips to the armpits. Support the head if you like. You could do that rooster hold again, which always feels good, always is calming. Feel the belly breaths that you're taking. Take some nice deep breaths for a couple more cycles, just creating space in those hips. Then you're going to roll over onto that buttocks of that left side. And you're going to bring the leg that's back behind you and cross it with the bottom leg straight or bent, you choose. And then twist towards the bent leg, dropping that hip. So if it's too much, just take that bottom leg and lengthen it. Let your torso come back to center. And take that leg and uncross it and let both legs be forward as you flex one and point the other foot. Let those legs go a little bit wider and then move side to side so you move the flesh away from your sit bones. And we're going to come into a forward bend. Lift those arms. You can bend those knees if you like. Reach and then reach towards the feet. Maybe you can even touch those toes, and then one leg at a time can lengthen out. And if you want, you can bring those feet in closer or not. Lift those heads, raise the arms up, float the heels of the hands down, and we're going to bend your legs and the feet, legs are wide. Move the knees towards the right and square those legs so they're 90-degree angles. And then you're going to come forward to that front foot with one hand on the bottom of the foot, the other hand maybe resting on that shin, the whole forearm from knee to ankle, and press with the hand into the foot, and the foot resist into the hand, and come forward for another hip stretch. That foot is flexing, pressing into the hand. Now let go with the hand, lift the torso up just a little bit, and now take that top arm and reach on a diagonal, reach about shoulder height, take the back leg and straighten it out a little bit more, stretch. Come to a side bend, flex that foot now. Ouch. Let the hand come down. Let the hand come down and bring your feet together. Feet together. And just move side to side. And work with your neck as the feet touch, baby toes down, spreading the toes. Lift nice and tall. Side bend one direction. Surrender those shoulders. Side bend the other direction. Turn and twist. Look behind you. The shoulders need to relax again. Turn and twist. And back bend. And forward bend. And circle. Snap, crackle, pop. Reverse it. Let your head come back up to center. Open those knees. Feet are wide on the mat. Let those legs go to the left now. And make those 90-degree angles the best you can. In fact, that leg that's behind now, the wider you are, the more you're going to feel some more opening between hips. Let one hand come on the forearm towards that shin. Legs are in a 90-degree angle. Let the other hand press into the foot and the hand into the foot, and let that heart come forward for another hip stretch. Breathe. Press into the hand presses into the foot. As far forward as you like. Feeling that resistance because it turns on that hip capsule. Then exhale and lift up that torso a little bit. Put that hand down in that direction and raise that arm about shoulder height so you're getting a diagonal stretch. Maybe that back leg can straighten out. Really reach from that back foot as you press that thigh, opening up more and more. Reach as much as you can. Then that foot behind you might flex as you come into a side bend. Let that hand come down and then bring those legs together again so the knees are up, and just windshield wiper those legs side to side. Did we leave anything out? You want a 10-minute Savasana? Brian, will you help me pass out I thought it was time for some heat on your neck. So I think I did enough. So I want you to just come onto your backs, and while you're on your backs, just do some dog and cat tilts. And in fact, you could circle that pelvis like you're in the barrel and you're circling the pelvis to the left and right, circling. And I want you to do anything that feels good to your body. And after you've done a few dog and cats, decide, well, where do I want to be to have a nice Savasana? Anything you like, legs up the wall, legs on the bolster. You can be on your belly, you can be on your side when you're ready. And there may be one more position that your body just goes, she didn't do that, and I want to do that. Yogi's choice. Well, that didn't take you all long to get. Oh, shoulder back shot.
Oh, yes, thank you. Oh, that's good.
Do you want your head raised more, Jim?
Yes, please.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, raise it one more time. I'm gonna get the shoulder back. Okay. You got it. Is that comfortable? Your blankie? Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nancy?
Yeah, I got her. Let's go closer here. To Timothy. You get Timothy?
Nope.
Okay, look, I got one.
Thanks.
Who wants an eye bag? If you begin to lengthen your breath, your diaphragm, if you breathe all the way in, your diaphragm needs to soften a little bit before you exhale, if you make it a nice, smooth transition. So we call this the pure awareness breath. You want to keep the mouth closed and breathe the breath all the way in, and then soften when you're ready to exhale and breathe all the way out. So there's no real pause. You're just breathing in till you feel completely full, and out till you feel completely empty. You might keep your mantra, if you had a mantra that you used this morning, like I am. That's the microwave alarm, by the way. So every time you breathe out, think about releasing any old stories that you don't want to hold on to. Maybe that you're too much or not enough or too late or too lost. Those burdens, whatever, don't have to define you. That the divine within you sees you as whole and worthy and good. Keep showing up for the unwavering belief in the goodness of life. We let go of the pressure to create the perfect plan, to have everything figured out. We make room for surprises, for unexpected opportunities and new experiences. There's no real straightforward path to our success or to our healing. We show up for ourselves and we take inspired action, even when the path is unclear. See how still you can make the body, as maybe you're practicing the pure awareness breath, how still your body can be as you receive that breath, making the transition to inhale and exhale with no pause. Begin to wake up your body from the inside out. And let your body guide you back into activity. As you take your time and find your way back to seated, as we close this practice together. This Anjala Mudra that we do, our hands are towards our heart and our head is bowed down for reverence for that divine spark that resides within each of us. And I honor that place in you where the entire universe dwells of beauty and truth. And when you honor that place in me, we stay connected. Namaste.